A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant ruling on Tuesday, Hong Kong's top court has upheld the housing and inheritance rights of same-sex couples, marking a pivotal moment for LGBTQ+ rights in the region. The Court of Final Appeal's decision comes after a lengthy 6-year legal battle initiated by resident Nick Infinger, who challenged the government's exclusionary policy that barred him and his partner from accessing public rental housing. This ruling follows a landmark decision earlier this year which, while denying the legalization of same-sex marriage, mandated that the government establish a framework within 2 years to protect the rights of same-sex couples. Chief Judge Andrew Chung, in delivering the court's unanimous decision, stated that the appeals brought forth by the Hong Kong government were dismissed, reinforcing the need for equitable treatment of all families, regardless of sexual orientation. The court's decision is a triumph for advocacy groups such as Hong Kong Marriage Equality, which celebrated the ruling and urged the government to recognize same-sex marriage immediately. According to recent surveys, support for same-sex marriage in Hong Kong has surged to 60%, reflecting a growing acceptance within society. LGBTQ+ activists are hopeful that the forthcoming framework mandated by the court will provide comprehensive protection for rights, rather than relying on piecemeal victories in court. The Hong Kong government has indicated that it is in the process of studying the implications of this ruling and formulating implementation details for the protection of same-sex couples' legal rights. In his ruling, Chief Judge Chung criticized the government's rationale for excluding same-sex couples from public rental flats, stating that the policy could not be justified, especially for needy couples who are unable to afford private rental accommodation. He emphasized that the exclusionary policy effectively deprived these couples of the opportunity to share family life under the same roof. Public rental flats currently accommodate approximately 28% of Hong Kong's 7.5 million residents, underlining the importance of this ruling for many individuals and families. The government's position, as articulated by lawyer Monica Karsfrisk, suggested that housing policies were designed to promote procreation among opposite-sex couples. However, Chief Judge Chung countered this argument by pointing out that opposite-sex couples without children are still eligible to apply for public housing, highlighting a clear inconsistency in the government's stance. On the matter of inheritance, Judges Joseph Falk and Roberto Ribeiro deemed existing rules as discriminatory and unconstitutional, noting that the government had failed to provide adequate justification for the differential treatment of same-sex couples. Under current laws, same-sex couples are unable to benefit from inheritance rules that apply to married heterosexual couples, further complicating the legal landscape for LGBTQ+ individuals. Lawyer Timothy Oddie, representing Infinger and Lee, emphasized the hardships faced by same-sex couples, particularly in situations where one partner dies without a will. The court's decision is a culmination of previous victories in lower courts, which had ruled in favor of Infinger and Lee before the government escalated the matter to the Court of Final Appeal earlier this year. The Housing Authority, the primary provider of public housing in Hong Kong, has stated that it respects the court's judgment and will seek legal advice on the necessary follow-up actions. A government spokesman has also indicated that the administration will thoroughly study the judgment regarding inheritance rights and will consult with the Department of Justice for further legal guidance. This ruling not only represents a significant step forward for LGBTQ+ rights in Hong Kong, but also reflects the changing attitudes within society towards same-sex relationships. As the landscape continues to evolve, many are hopeful that this decision will pave the way for further advancements in equality and recognition for all families, regardless of their composition. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.